Hi. This newly declared Gaza-Israeli ceasefire will see the release of Palestinian prisoners held by the Israeli state and the hostages held by Hamas. That is, if it ever really gets underway. A ceasefire would at least bring a temporary respite for the besieged, bombarded, displaced, traumatized Palestinians of Gaza. But that's about it. There are more questions to be asked than can be answered. The first one being, what really was the point of October the 7th from the perspective of the Palestinians? Was it worth it? Despite celebrating with chants of Allah Akbar, I would regard this as an inevitable and rousing defeat. Despite this, Hamas remain in power, a victory of sorts for them, so that they will be kept busy repressing internal dissidents and reconstructing their power over the population. This is about the only point where Israel have failed. Elsewhere, they've once again proved to be the dominant power in the region, having delivered Hezbollah in Lebanon devastating blows. Israel remains a divided society, but will always unite when under threat, always finishing stronger. Its enemies weakened. The Iranian theocratic regime behind much of the turmoil in the region, despite continuous bluster, have themselves been severely humiliated and destabilised, the exact opposite of what they expected. It's only propped up by the repressive forces of the state, in particular that state within a state, the Revolutionary Guard. Much of the psychotic fanaticism that greets the Middle East in the shape of jihadist fundamentalist Islam, its Shia and Sunni conflicting interpretations are the main indicators of the murderous strife ahead. I'm exceedingly sceptical about the two-state solution. It simply ain't going to happen. I'd prefer Gaza, Israel, West Bank, East Jerusalem to become one integrated entity, the two main populations forming something that after all these years of war we'll see, obviously over a long period of time, something approaching a civil society. But this seems just like the peace a million miles away, for surely war is no solution to anything. It merely props up the dictatorships, theocracies and monarchies that plague the entire region. Bye.